Hey, this is Flywire on the road, Oshkosh 2023. Except I'm not at Oshkosh. this is the wrap up of my Oshkosh trip, and I did shoot one video there, and hope you stay tuned. I'm going to release it probably early next week. I talked to the guy who's responsible for the wedges on the Bonanza leading edge for the late model Bonanzas. I did a video on it last year, and I think it was last year, maybe it was 2 years ago. It's probably 2 years ago. I'm losing track. What can I say? How many videos I've done? But anyway, I didn't have a chance. It was all just a blur, Oshkosh 23 for me. So I'm just going to give you a quick wrap up of what it was like and what I did, and then we'll go back to regular business. Anyway, the first up was the Endeavor Bridge arrival. It was packed. There was the conga line, just solid airplanes, and I like to fly fast, so I flew the high arrival. Still heavy traffic. It wasn't so bad in the high arrival, but it wasn't great. And as I approached Ripon, this RV joined on tactical. He was over there on the right. He was a little bit ahead of me and a little bit faster. So I thought, well, I don't have an awful lot of time here before Fisk, so I'll just get in line behind him. And so I did. Well, didn't work out real well. Me and about 4 dozen other people got turned around at Fisk and all the way back to Endeavor and start over again. It was crazy, and they were done as run one way operations, and so they were having trouble feeding people in. But can you imagine? It's a 180 nautical mile penalty to do one lap and then get in the next time. More than that, man, I was thinking I'm going to run out of fuel. There was just so many people, and it was just crazy. So I arrived, landed on the green dot, yahoo, and I got parked in parking, not camping, because I was thinking about camping. That was my plan B. It was out the window. Just too far to walk. It's just too crazy when you have a whole real far, long way to walk. So out of there, I went to Plan C, and I slept on a cot at Bob Crystal's house and was happy to have it. Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it. It was a bit far from the show, and I was the only early riser, and transportation was a bit of an issue, but people helped me out, and I appreciate all that because I was basically on foot. I did have a scooter. I bought a scooter this time because I find that if I'm on the North 40 on the other side of the runway, there's a whole bunch of walking you got to do. So I bought a scooter to go back and forth around the North 40, and that helped out quite a bit. Let's see what else. I flew Monday morning. I was the less 211. It was fun. Took off, no problem getting out. Really had to wait a little bit, but it wasn't really much of a problem to get out. And went on the other side of Lake Winnebago before Manitowoc and worked that area there. And I'll tell you, the smoke was so bad from the Canadian fires that it was IMC above 2,500 feet. So mostly I did low level. Came back to the Warbird arrival. That worked out real well and landed. And then afterwards I ended up running into a couple of folks, and I had long conversations, productive conversations. But that was pretty much the rest of the day. I think I had three conversations that lasted most of the rest of the day. I was only able to cruise the vendor building A for like 10 minutes before they closed. Then they kicked me out. Then dinner, and I went to had another black cow to top it off. When I got there on Sunday, went to Artie and Ed's for dinner, and had the black cow, and then Monday had a black cow to top it off after dinner. And when you go there, you got to go to Oshkosh. You got to go to Artie and Ed's. It's right under the flight path for 26, just before you get to the lake. And it's 1950s drive-in. And their hamburgers are okay, but their black cows or orange cows, your preference, those are excellent. So Tuesday, another early day to the airport. Thanks, Eric. And again, a succession of long conversations with people that I hadn't seen in a while, and they were excellent discussions and everything, and I really enjoyed it. But before I knew it, it was the end of the day, and I had to hustle back to the show line to see Jim Pites do the demo in the F-33C. Good show. I enjoyed it. Dinner with more friends, another trip to Artie and Ed's, and must be a record for me, I think. Maybe, I'm not sure. But then Wednesday, I went to bed early because I had another early day on Wednesday, and I'm departing on Wednesday. And I had a talk to do at the ABS tent, so compartmentalization and bonanzas. And so I wanted to get there early and get all set up and everything going, and a thunderstorm happened. Got soaking wet, added about an hour to the trip, and it was what an eventful time. The talk went well, and some folks wanted to talk before I left, and it was great. I really enjoyed that. Good engagement with the crowd, and made it back to the airplane, packed up Charlie, taxied out, got right out. No problem, no wait at all, and headed west and then south. Frankly, I didn't get much done in Oshkosh this year. Not much of what I plan to do, but Oshkosh is a place to catch up with folks that you haven't seen in a while, and that's a good thing. So I did get that done, and I appreciate that. I enjoyed the talks. Next year is going to be better, and I think I'm going to stay all week this time, and hopefully have electricity so I can edit some videos and put those together. I did catch up, like I said, with Dennis Kreider, and I talked about that famous wedge. So stay tuned for that. It's going to come out in a day or two. Hopefully the audio turned real well. I haven't listened to it yet, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's my on the road Oshkosh 23 report. Sorry I didn't have more to report. I knew there's a whole bunch of new stuff and things that I wanted to see and check in on, and I just didn't get a chance. So I'm going to stay longer next time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next. Wait. Here, I just wanted to tell you that where I am, I'm not on the road anymore. This is the new digs. This is Flywire Headquarters 2.0, and stand by for a quick video on that. We're in the throes of finishing the apartment. Here's a place for airplanes, and I got a shop area and a garage area over there. And the apartment is right back here, and so just stay tuned for that, because we're in the middle of doing the kitchen and painting the kitchen right now. An electrician comes tomorrow, cross my fingers. Plumber already came for the top off, the finish out, I mean. And so it's almost done, and I'll do a quick video so you can see what Flywire World Headquarters 2.0 looks like, and then you'll see some taxiing out as I go to do some actual flying videos, which I haven't done much lately because the logistics have been a nightmare. So anyway, that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time on Flywire.